So we're looking at the physical separation technique of chromatography. So that there is a physical separation method or technique or method. Right. So you have a piece of paper. So let's label that up number 1. That is filter paper. Let's label it number 1. That's the paper. So here you draw the line, you draw the baseline, and you have to draw it in pencil or in graphite because it's not soluble in the solvents. Then you put your spot of ink on the line. Now the next step is to put this into a solvent and into a beaker. So what you do is you get a beaker and you put some liquid in there, solvent. So we're going to fill it in up to here. So that's our solvent level. So all this here is solvent. All this bit is solvent. Then what we do is we get that piece of paper and you dip it in here. I'm just going to color this to make it more obvious. So this is the liquid. So that's our solvent. Right, if you notice here, that's our pencil line and there is our spot. The solvent line has to be below the ink spot. So really what we should do is pick this up and move it so it doesn't contaminate it. Oh, we've not moved that, it doesn't like that. Okay, 1 second. Right, let's put that back in there. Yeah, we'll leave it here. Right, now what's going to happen is the solvent, that's this blue liquid, is going to start seeping up the filter paper. It'll go up, and you might get one color spot here, and it'll keep seeping up, and you might get another color, just say here. So you're going to end up with 2 spots, and then eventually your solvent will just say stop there. Okay, so these are your 2 ink spots. Ink spots. It tells you that you've got 2 dyes in your original ink. Original ink. Right, and one good way of doing it is to make sure that you've got a lid. So really what we could do is put a lid, and we'll put a lid on there to stop the solvent from evaporating. This here is the lid, and it stops the solvent evaporating. This ink line, we drew it in graphite or pencil. It doesn't move, it doesn't dissolve. It is, so we say it is not soluble in the solvent. That's all it is. Right, so there's chromatography. Paper, baseline made out of graphite or drawn in graphite. You put your ink spot. You put that in your solvent in a beaker. The ink spot has to be above the solvent, and then the solvent seeps into or is absorbed by the filter paper, and it travels up, and you end up with ink spots. That tells you how many inks you've got, how many inks or dyes you've got in the original ink. Right, that's it, done.